Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Welcome to the award-winning In Wheel Time car talk show. Just ahead, it's In Wheel Time
with niacin,
including the story of the week. Also, I'll give you my thoughts on driving the completely redesigned 2026 Hyundai Palisade. And Jeff has the Motor Minute in this segment of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike
vanishing Mars.
in the bathroom, Mars. We need more Jeff Zeka. Chief Engineer David Ainsley's over here. There he is, there. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. Thanks so much. Time now for our story of the week.
Okay.
Of course, Mars will come back and go, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I hope he washes his hands.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
Well, I guess we'll find out pretty quick, huh? So, our story of the week. Wondering if it's time to take the keys away from an elderly parent?
Here we go. What's everybody looking at me?
General Motors has developed technology intended to help inform that
Speaking of elderly parents, Mike's back.
thorny decision. GM engineers and product specialists have applied for a patent on a system that helps determine whether older motorists can still drive in a safe and proficient manner. Using both vehicle and driver data, the company can calculate a driver retirement score and notify motorists of their performance. Deciding to retire from driving a vehicle can be difficult, as driving can provide a sense of freedom. The engineers wrote in the application, which the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office published August 28th. While previous methods have offered some specific measures of competence, the engineers said GM's system relies upon a more comprehensive scope of data inputs. Those include monitoring driver reaction times. Driver reaction times to what?
Yeah.
Is my question.
Crossing streets.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Squinting and signs of fatigue. That's from that little camera that you're looking at.
Yep.
It can also detect the frequency with which other motorists honk and determine whether turn signals are used appropriately and whether drivers comply with road signage. Motorists can also incorporate other considerations, such as medical conditions and whether others have filed a complaint about their driving. The system can determine whether driving improves or deteriorates over time. Once a score has been computed, the system can generate a report with recommendations for the driver. It can also notify a designated contact about the score. GM does not comment on patent filings, according to the spokesperson, and it was unclear whether the company had any firm plans for commercializing the system. But the market for such technology has grown. There were almost 52 million licensed drivers aged 65 and older in the U.S. in 2022, a 77% increase over the last 2 decades, old man.
Boomers.
According to the latest data, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has posted in its 2025 roundup on older drivers. Don't point at me. Seniors are now outliving their ability to drive safely for the first time in history, according to motoring organization AAA. Well, don't buy their stuff. And they now must plan for a driving retirement in the same fashion they plan for a financial one. Drivers aged 65 and older accounted for 19% of traffic fatalities in 2023, the latest year for which complete NHTSA statistics were available. That's a half point higher than the 25 to 34-year-old demographic. Overall, experts caution it is difficult to make apples-to-apples comparisons because of the increased vulnerability among seniors and the differences in types of roads that distinct age groups tend to drive most often.
David has a question.
Where's your headset? It's got a microphone. It's got a microphone on. He's got a question, but how are we going to relay that question?
Can you hear me?
Smoke signals.
Yes, we can hear you now, David, if you'll speak up.
So if you like to drive fast and you're as old as you are,
would it determine that you're driving dangerously because you like to drive fast?
I think that is a possibility.
Or do you put in parameters? I like to drive between 80 and 100, so
Well, then he's driving his age.
yeah.
It's kind of like playing golf.
I am driving.
Everybody wants to shoot their age. You
Yeah.
drive your age.
Yeah.
I don't have any
Speedometer
comments.
doesn't go that high.
Yeah, there is that. I don't know if there are parameters that are built. This is strictly a report card. And I would imagine that you plug it into the car and it records all of the stuff that you're doing or not doing
Sort of
correctly.
dovetails into the wallet hub. Sort of
Exactly.
yeah.
Because one of my one of the granddaughters had one of those on a car. Their mom got it and put it on there, and the insurance company knew everything that this driver was doing. Well, guess what?
Insurance went up.
Exactly, because we now know exactly. The idea was, here, we'll give you credit for being a safe driver.
Mm-hmm.
What they don't tell you is that we'll also raise your bill if you're not a safe driver.
Well, what are the parameters of being safe? What are their parameters versus that driver's parameters of being safe? Okay, I stopped at a stop sign, and then or they rolled it or whatever. The insurance companies probably look at it as a Detroit stop or a roll through or
A
sure,
Detroit
but
stop.
Have
I've
you
never
ever
heard that. No.
Never heard that? That's
no.
when you roll a stop sign. Yeah.
A
If you
Detroit
come to the
stop.
stop sign and just
I
slow
know.
down and they take, it's called a Detroit stop.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Well, you're not from Detroit, so hey.
Yeah,
you know.
where I come from, that's called $150. But the it's the thing I have about all this stuff is I know that some of the newer cars that we've driven, like you said, it kind of looks dry and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Depends on your driving position. Sometimes
You're blocking it.
You're blocking it, and it don't like it.
Well, because if it's blocking it, that means your hands aren't in the correct position on the steering
Right.
wheel.
There you go.
According to
But I've driven with you before. Never again.
What?
Yeah. No.
He's looking at you.
he
when
raised his
says
own
that.
insurance.
No. I'm looking at you by looking through him. That's what that is.
No, I never catch me speeding.
Me
Yeah.
either. Not in several years, anyway.
At least
Well,
today.
this morning on the dash back to the house, I was speeding just a touch.
Were you?
I have to admit that. So, just saying.
I just go with the flow of traffic.
How about some recalls, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. Rear view camera image may not display in the Dodge Journey and the Ram ProMaster 2019 through 2021, according to NHTSA. Hyundai Santa Fe in Tucson, loss of drive power from loose engine bolts.
Uh-oh.
God. Loss of drive power from loose engine bolts in the Kia K4 and Sorento 2025 model year. And you know it wouldn't be right unless we had
I
lots
know.
of
Here we
recalls.
go. Here we go.
Would you like to name the manufacturer, Jeffrey?
Well,
It's a four-letter word.
yeah, it starts with an F.
Rear brake hose may rupture. Ford Edge, Lincoln MKX 2015 through 2018. Inoperative trailer tail lights. Ford Explorer and Lincoln Aviator 2025. Airbag may tear. Ford Ranger 24 to 26. Instrument panel display failure. Ford F-150, 250, 350, 450, 550, 650. Wow. 25 to 26 model year.
Time out. Airbag may tear. How are you going to know after an airbag is deployed if it was torn or not?
Well, it doesn't deflate properly or inflate properly.
So in other words, if you go through the windshield because the airbag didn't come out,
Here,
then
would you like to know what that sounds like? There's no bag. It just goes, I guess. Just guessing.
Can you spell it?
I'm not going there.
Fire risk when refueling. You'll like this. Chevy Corvette. All models 23 to 25, including the 26 convertible and the 26 coupe.
They should have just said from the C1 to C8. That covers them
So
all.
what does it do?
It's a
I mean,
C8. Fire risk when refueling. I don't know. I don't even know where the fuel filler is,
It's
but
on
I
the
assume.
driver's side rear quarter, isn't it? Left rear quarter?
I don't know. The engine's back there.
Well, maybe
My
that's-
guess is right behind your head.
Yeah.
maybe that's where you open the fuel filter and you look in there. I mean, fuel filler cap,
All right.
and you look it down the tube. If it says Pinto on it, then you know you've got a problem there.
Oh, dear God. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
That's a real stretch.
That's all I got.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Thank God there's not any beer here at the Hemi Hideout. All right. Time now for this week's Hemming Sold Car Roundup.
Let me fire it up.
Guess the prize.
Okay.
Guess how much that car sold for? And if you guess right, you'll win a round of applause.
Well, sir.
Yay!
Hold on. Struggling.
Let me know when you're ready.
Let me fire it up here.
You knew this was happening.
Well, I did, but now I can't get it open.
Huh. Well.
Hold on. Oh, it's not opening.
What's not opening?
It's the drive with Ford on it.
Mm-hmm. There it is. It's telling me it can't be opened.
Okay. Well, here are the vehicles, okay? A 1979 Chevrolet Corvette.
Oh.
A 79 Corvette. Now, this is a C3.
Mm-hmm.
How much would that sell for?
I'm
Now,
gonna
I had a
say-
77. The difference is this had the fastback glass, the big glass canopy in the back.
I'm going to say 18.
18,000. You like that number.
I do.
Mars, what do you think that's?
No, I'm going to say 12.
12? Would you like to participate in this?
Sure.
Jeff
Okay.
Heitzman says
Yeah.
15.
15.
15.
What would you say?
15.
15.
Well, you can't say 15. Heitzman already said 15.
Oh,
He
I
can
thought you
say
said-
whatever he
I
wants.
thought you said 12.
I did, but Jeff Heitzman said 15.
It's
No,
You're not
he's
paying
See,
attention.
if you had your headset on properly,
No,
you could
he-
hear that.
the
he's
number's
not here.
18.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, it sold for $9,500, which is too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just saying. Next up, a 1971 Chevrolet El Camino, silver in color, numbers matching with a 454 in it.
Ooh.
Oof.
So it's a big block El Camino. Pretty good looking.
21.
21.
Horse hockey. I'm going to go for 65.
65.
Yeah.
You?
17.
17.
The number is matching 454?
Uh-huh. Now, I don't know the.
We haven't seen a picture, so
Well, I know, but I mean,
well,
he
I don't
said
know.
it was
Why
numbers
can't
matching.
you open this?
I don't know. It's not opening. It's just saying.
Where is it?
All right.
Hold
well,
on, Mike.
as you guys mess around with this,
Hold on. Just
Go up there.
35,000.
it actually
where?
sold for $22,050.
Wow.
That is not.
What did I say?
That is
21?
not a 454 numbers matching car.
Okay, well, I don't know. Why not? But whatever. So next up is the 2001 Ford Mustang convertible with 28,000 miles on it. How much do you think that would cost?
Uh,
Oh, my God.
What year?
he had his headphones on.
It's a 2001 Ford Mustang convertible. Very clean looking. Looks like it's all garage kept. 28,000 original miles on it. How much would that sell
26.
for? 26.
19.
19.
22?
David said 22. What do you say?
Heitzman says 24.
It sold for $18,900.
Oh.
Good job. Next up, a 1964 Chevrolet Chevelle. Kind of the square body look.
Mm-hmm.
64 Chevy Chevelle. What did that sell for?
Uh,
Very clean, butternut yellow. It looks like it is a convertible.
12,000.
12,000?
Yeah, I would go 15.
15? What do you think?
I say 10.
$22,838.10. Next up, a 1964 Ford Galaxy.
Oh, man.
64 Ford Galaxy. Now, this is a four-door sedan. Okay, so it's a mighty big car.
Does it have recalls?
I don't think they even did that back in 1964.
Pre-recall?
Pre-recall.
Pre-recall. 64 Ford Galaxy four-door sedan. It looks completely stock.
32.
32.
32.
Mars?
I was thinking 16.
22.
22.
I got 11 from Heitzman over
How
here.
about $6,250?
I bought a bunch of them.
Did you really?
Yeah, well, yeah, for 32 I could.
Next up, 1999 Plymouth Prowler.
Oh.
That's that throwback
Yeah.
thing that
Talked
they
about
made
that a couple weeks
that was
ago.
really cool. Yeah, we did. There was another one on there. It was for sale. This one's purple. They're all convertibles. Really cool car. The only problem is that it had a lot of body flex to it. because it was a unibody construction and had a V6 underpowered engine in it. Had those big ugly bumpers on it that you needed to take off if you wanted it to look halfway decent. How much for the 99 Plymouth Prowler?
17.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good price, but I'm going to go 21.
7,000.
7,000.
It looks like I got an 89.99 from George, but I'm not. I was
That's
distracted.
a joke.
Yeah.
$22,200.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy one. Here's one I would consider buying, but not for the price that it sold for. 1962 Ford Ranchero, which is the El Camino equivalent on the Ford side. Kind of looked like an old Falcon in front.
I'll let you go first, David.
17.
He says 17. What do you say?
I'll go 16.
16? What do you think?
12. I would do 12. Heitzman says 10.
$16,800. So right between y'all.
I was
Yeah.
a little bit closer, though.
You went over.
But you went over. That's right. Okay.
Barker.
Second to the last. Here we go. A 1976 Ford F-150 that's got kind of a funkitated 70s paint job on it with lots of stripes and stuff. But it looks clean and it looks cool. I would consider it if the undercarriage were okay. 76 Ford F-150. How much? How much, David?
15,000.
They're over here doing something
Yeah,
else.
we can't get it
Oh,
loaded.
they got a car. 15,000.
15,000. How about you going the wrong way? $7,750.
It's a heck of a deal.
I know.
Must have come from Illinois.
I don't know. The last up, this is for Mars, and he would be driving this over here on I-10. A 1966 Chrysler New Yorker.
Oh, man.
This thing is as big as a barn.
That's what you want to drive to coming in on Interstate 10 in the rain.
That's what I
Coming
just
through
said.
Houston? Absolutely. And don't even slow down.
Okay.
There's somebody to stop in front of you.
$6,000. 6.
9,000.
8. I'll go 8.
9.
$2,500. You got that in your pocket.
Not in my pocket, but yeah, okay.
I thought that was good.
Well, we still can't get the pictures up, so sorry about that.
All right. Well, I don't know what happened
I
there.
don't either. Mike got them up on his, but they won't pull up on mine.
Perfect. Kind of fits in with the rest of the
Fits
day.
in.
Just ahead, a review of the 2026 Hyundai Palisade and Jeff's Motor Minute.
Yep.
When the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues after this.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good. Apple or Android, In-Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In-Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In-Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Hey, we invite you to join us for the live In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. Do it, and you'll be glad you did.
You did. That's right.
Time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
All righty. Well, Indy racing, we're going to get this on the racing portion, but Indy completed last week. You've got Will Power, who ran with Penske for 17 years, I think, a long time. He's out. His contract was up, and they said no more
Fiddling
Penske.
around.
Yeah, you're out as so far as an Indy driver. But who picked him up? Andretti. Andretti picked up Will Power. Thank goodness. Will Power's a great guy. I follow him a lot. And the reason being,
So he's going to go over to Formula One?
he's going into Indy under Andretti.
Okay.
Colton Herta has been pulled from Indy, and he's going to be in Formula One as the American driver. But Colton has to qualify and get certifications on F1 tracks. So Colton's going to be driving the F2 cars, the F2 series, to build up and get going for that licensing. Now, you've got two drivers that are already on the Andretti team, and I've got them here. You got Botus and...
Botus?
Botus. I think his name is Botus.
Is that Bocephus?
No. I got it here somewhere in my... I'll find it. Anyways, you got two drivers. They're both European, and there's a...
I'm not a peon.
You're not a peon, but
You're
you
a
should be.
peon.
So Cadillac F1 has already announced drivers for the next season. It's Valtteri Bottas and Sergio
Valtteri.
Perez. Valtteri, yeah.
How does he go by? Volley for short?
Valtteri. Valtteri.
Is that his last name or
No,
first
that's
name?
the first name. Bottas is his last name. Yep, that's it. Now, 45 victories, 71 poles, giving Andretti a veteran with pedigree, which is good. Kyle Kirk and Marcus Ericsson already drive for Andretti. Cadillac F1 and Andretti are both TWG Motorsports teams run by Dan Tauris, whose motorsports operation includes Spire Motorsports in NASCAR. This guy's got more fingers in racing than a proctologist. He's got it all over the place, so it's going to be good.
Not a proctologist.
Anyways, follow it. So you got
I guess
Colton going into F1
Short
and
fingers,
follow it.
long fingers,
Follow it.
or whatever.
and you got Will Power going over to Indy on the Andretti side. So there you go. That's
the
racing.
proctologist report for this segment of In Wheel Talk.
There you go. What else you need to know?
And we've got another half hour of
We
this show
certainly
left.
do.
Time
Let me
now for
get
this
my
hour's
medical book out.
Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2026 Hyundai Palisade. It's been around a while. The final assembly location is Ulsan, Korea.
All right.
11 trim levels. 11. Count them. It's just too many to relay to you. Go online and find out if you're interested. I would encourage you because this is something that I think that you may be interested in. The reviewed trim level was the Calligraphy all-wheel drive. This is a standard SUV and competes against all the big boys from all of the big manufacturers. Seats including the driver up to 7. Exterior changes from last model year. Complete redesign for 2026. This is the second generation of the Hyundai Palisade. Very linear shape. Straight line from the front fender all the way back to the D-pillar. Concentric wheel openings. Rectangular grille with a similar front lighting design. Rear lighting mimics the front design. What I liked about it, the exterior gets high marks for a unique modern styling element throughout with high quality materials. What could use improvement? Nothing. Interior highlights. Integrated instruments with the infotainment encompassed in the dash and in the infotainment system. It interfaces in a center stack design. Easy to understand and use controls, comfort controls, and through entertainment infotainment screen. I don't know what I meant by that, but I'm sure it was good. The thought process was there, but it just kind of didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Sorry. Big area for the cargo area back there with the third row down. What I liked, changeable interior lighting colors. It's fun. What could use improvement? I don't know. It has a 3.5 liter V6 motor in it, gasoline. 287 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. 8-speed automatic transmission with a tow rating of 5,000 pounds. Gets 18 in the city, 24 on the highway for a combined of 20. I got 18.8 miles per gallon over 409.4 miles. What I liked about it, well, the powertrain may be adequate for a soccer mom.
Okay.
But, well, I'll tell you.
Not a lot
What
of
could
spunk.
use improvement,
Yeah.
it needs an optional engine with a little bit more power because the thing weighs 5,000 pounds.
I was going to ask you. Yeah,
It's
'cause
very
it looks pretty
heavy.
big, yeah.
Downshifting this thing, it's slow to recognize the fact that you're trying to go on the highway. You're at 50 miles an hour. You need to pass somebody.
So there's a lag?
It's not a lag. It's short on getting downshifted.
Okay.
It won't downshift fast enough. And then when it does, then it downshifts too far and you're back in the seat.
Gotcha.
There's a little issue for me. Like I said, soccer mom probably wouldn't be a problem. What I liked about it, I like the compliance. It's not your father's Oldsmobile, but boy, is this thing sweet. I just say fix the underpowered motor to react to the 8-speed automatic transmission. That's all I can say. Base price, it's not cheap. $56.55 is the base trim price. Price is tested $58.3, but you can get in one of these for $40,930. So here are the competitors in size. Chevy Suburban Premier, $78,095. Now remember, the one that I tested was $58.3. So the Chevy Suburban Premier, which is up the scale, $78,000. Kia Telluride, its sister or brother, SX Prestige, starts at $52,885, and the Ford Expedition King Ranch, $86,170. I had no clue that they were that expensive.
No.
But the big Ford Expedition is $86,000. That's a lot of money, man, for a Ford Expedition. Just saying.
Well, you pay for the recalls.
Yeah, I was going to say, good news is it'll get recalled and get fixed.
We're just throwing our 2 cents.
So you buy a Ford. And this is not, I'm not trying to bust Ford.
No.
It's not
No.
It's not that. I like Ford. But so you buy a brand new Ford and it gets recalled along with all the other Ford recalls, and they're in there trying to fix all of these recalls at the dealership. What are you going to do for a car? If it's a brand new $86,000 Ford Expedition, are you going to get one of like size to drive while they fix yours?
Probably not. I don't know that they do that anymore.
Well,
for
some
warranty work.
dealerships do. Your Lexus and Cadillacs, they do give you a
Oh,
like
yeah,
vehicle.
yeah. But like I got a son-in-law that's got
But
an
that's
F-150.
$86,000. I
Yeah.
can go buy a Lexus for $86,000.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why would I go buy a Ford?
Well,
Because you're a Ford person. I got a son-in-law that's that way. He's going to buy a Ford no
I'm
matter
a GM
what.
guy. And he's a Ford guy.
And I've got a story about that as well.
And the thing, during your recalls, you had Fords being recalled from 2018. So that's 7 years ago. They're now recalling vehicles from 18 to 25. What happened in that 7 years? Nothing broke, and now all of a sudden that part is being recalled? I just don't get it.
I don't know what
Well-
the criteria is for recalls as far as years are concerned. I assume that if it's the same model that's being recalled, 18 to 25,
Right.
then that's for all of them. Some of them will say to you that, okay, yes, but it's only those that have the electronic such and such. Fill
Right.
in the blank.
Certain part.
Right. And you go online, safercar.gov, type in your VIN number, and it'll tell whether your Ford, blah, blah,
Right.
is being recalled.
Your specific vehicle.
And if you've not taken it in, it's going to say you need to take it in. You could have 5 recalls on your vehicle and not know it. Type in the VIN.
Yeah.
Well, and they also send you notifications because when I had the Cadillac.
But what if you
They-
move a
they-
lot?
Yeah,
well,
you
they,
can't
well, that's
count
true
on
too.
that.
But they sent you a little card saying, "Hey, don't forget,
Yeah.
you got to recall."
Like my father, his van, his Honda, got a recall on the airbag. I mean, everybody was getting them. Well, then he got a recall on the recall airbag. I mean, he got it fixed. Then he got another one.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting 3 of them. And but he didn't know about it till I told him about it, and I started checking for him on a regular basis. You know, like you said, I think we've told several people, or at least used to, go get your car inspected. Check for recalls at the same time
Always,
once a year.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email. The address is info@nwheeltime.com. We're back after this.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.